Hi, lovelies. How are we doing today? My name's Allie. Um, I run A Cleaver Arts, and I'm running a little bit behind schedule today. So while we wait for people to get here and hang out, we're trying to adjust our necklace that doesn't want to seem to dangle in the right direction. Hey guys, how are we doing this afternoon? Well, almost afternoon. Got a couple minutes. You guys go grab some coffee. Are you drink coffee in the afternoon kind of people? Because I'm kind of a drink coffee all day kind of person. Hey, lovely. Thank you for showing up. How are you doing today? Guys, give me a second. I'm just trying to get this in place. I really love this necklace I recently got from a friend of mine. Good reminder how other people see me. Now I see myself. Hi, guys. Thanks for showing up today. We got a couple minutes before we get officially started. So, guys want to see something cool I made yesterday. So when we did studio time, made these. Made these little guys yesterday. Got a couple different favorites, honestly. Hi. Hi, how you guys doing? Hey. So this is what I made yesterday. Yesterday was Free For All Friday. I'm not sure 100% what we're doing with these yet, but we'll figure it out. Today we're going to talk about playing hide and seek. So if you guys notice, I am asking for the little voodoo doll looking guy. I think he's adorable, personally. Reminds me of something I'm going to show you here in a minute. But guys, thank you so much for showing up and joining in today. I love it that you make the time to be here with me. Yeah, we're just going to give people a few minutes. Everybody's getting used to me being here at exactly noon, which is kind of nice that we show up on time. Oh, guys, how are we doing today? So sorry, my coffee is supposed to, yes, we're doing that mission. Duh. Gonna go like 25 minutes, no problem. Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, we're doing all those things. This is the one that I want to make sure. Hi, hey guys, how are we doing today? Hey, hey, nice to see you, babies. So for those of you who haven't been here yet, this is a kind of spur of the moment thing I decided to do and challenge myself with for the month of July. So I'm Allie from A Cleaver Art. I am an artist, community builder, cheerleader, like literally just crazy about being creative and expressing ourselves and sharing who we are with the world. I spend a lot of my time just making pretty things. And over the last couple of years, that has grown and changed into a bunch of other things. So for today's live, we do have a goal of the little hide and seek guys. To me, they look like little voodoo dolls. We need 20 of them. It's gonna get you to join the fan club. But that's that's my silly goal for today. I want to thank you all for showing up and coming to hear these stories. Joining us at the table with the art has been really fun for me. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. If you would like to, please drop a comment. Let us know where you're from. If you're doing coffee or tea for your lunch break today, is it breakfast or lunch for you right now? Good morning. Hey guys, how are we doing? Remember, we're looking for the little hide and seek voodoo doll looking thing today. And that's because when I randomly decided to do this challenge, hi guys, the idea was to find the tribe, the people who need to hear the story, who want to hear the story, who are also living the story, making the art. We're not going to talk about that right now, but thank you for letting me know. So here's the thing. I've been going back and forth, just slowly building up telling my story. July for A Cleaver Art is all about identity, the stories that we tell ourselves, how we are sharing ourselves with the world. Because I want to live creatively and intentionally. So my word for this year was overflowing. And you guys showing up right now, overflowing. Like, I love that you're here. Thank you guys so much. We are looking for our tribe. We're playing hide and seek today. So the little voodoo dolls, which, all right, guys, I have held back long enough. We'll talk about little voodoo dolls. Okay, so at the table with A Cleaver Art is just me sharing some of my artwork with you. I love to tell a good story, okay? So this one, I'm going to get real close at first small, but this one is Voodoo Doll. And she is right here. So if you guys can see her, you like this picture, please come on. Send me some gifts. Give me some loves. Also, if you're here right now, please repost this. Tell people that we're hanging out. Like, I love that you're spending your lunch hour with me. Hi, thank you so much for showing up. You guys are awesome. It's so great to see the tribe. We are playing hide and seek today, okay? Get them dolls in there. Speaking of, this is Voodoo Doll. Okay, so most of my artwork, I would say over the years, like, come on guys, my slogan is let's create something beautiful. Oh my God, Violet level 6. I didn't even know I had a level 6 possibility. Yes, celebrate. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, we're gonna hit that button because, oh my goodness. Yay. Yay, I love that. Can I drag you down here? Yeah, there we go. All right, so anyways, guys, thank you so much for showing up today. So this little doll, there's several things about this painting that are just very much me, and she is standing on this tiny little piece of green. It's kind of hard to see because, guys, I'm doing the best I can with camera lighting. So bear with me. I appreciate you bearing with me, actually. But so here's the doll. She's got her arm up. She's holding on for dear life. And she's got this little path, this little patch. And it's actually very green. It's very beautiful. So if you see the doll right now, if you're loving the art, please send in the little hide and seek doll. We're playing hide and seek today. Our goal is to get 20 for our live. Something we haven't been doing, but we're going to try as we learn how to do new things. So a lot of our works today, they have dolls because it's very important when we're telling stories and we're choosing how we show up. What's our avatar doing? Okay, who's in control? Who's choosing if we're walking in darkness? But I want to tell you a story about this particular painting. So this was one of the first pour paintings I did. And I kind of freaked out because like this was not at all what I wanted it to be. In fact, I believe like the artwork at one point was supposed to be like this. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining. We're playing hide and seek today. Uh, so please send us little cute little dolls to join today. But we're talking about this beautiful painting called Voodoo Doll, and it's not on a lot of my products because it is a little bit darker. But so I just love her. I love that she's on the green. And then if you look very closely, there is actually a male figure there. Now, I mean, it doesn't have to be a male figure for you, but for me, it was. And, you know, he's whispering in her ear as far as I'm concerned. So this was, for a long time, my version of hell, being a controlled doll, like trying to reach for freedom, everything being on fire, not turning out how you want it to, looking differently and wrong. Does this sound familiar to anybody? Hi guys, thank you so much for joining. We're talking about my painting Voodoo Doll right now. So she is literally walking through hell in this picture, okay? And I have a saying that aggravates a lot of people's souls. But let me remind you that the highest point of hell and the lowest point of heaven are not the same spot. They can be miles and miles away. And that's why we're here today playing hide and seek. So if you're somewhere in that in between that liminal space, go ahead and send a voodoo doll. We're playing hide and seek. Our goal is to get 20 for this live. So please, 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 thank you guys for showing up. Like, I love that you're all here today. But let's move on because this is our shorter live. Hi guys, hi. So yeah, this is one of my darker ones, but what really changed for me is I had somebody light up like it was Christmas when they saw the companion piece for that. And you know, it reminded me that part of why we make art is because we're not alone. You know, people can see our struggle and know our hopes and dreams, and they can help and we can support each other. So if you are in agreement with that, today I'm asking you to send a little voodoo. We're playing hide and seek, and I see you showing up. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. If you see me too, say hi. Come on, try. Show up. Appreciate you. So here's the thing about that last one. It is a little bit darker. It is a little bit crazier. That was in 2022. It wasn't like anything major or crazy hard was going on in my life. It was just sometimes we just have to get it out. You know, sometimes we have to express the bad things, put them somewhere safe where we can put them away. We don't have to live them consistently every day. You know, to me, that was about finding out that I didn't have to be a controlled doll. I didn't have to let somebody whisper in my ear. The devil was not in control. You know, not today, Satan, that kind of thing. But then on the flip side, hi guys, thank you so much for showing up today. We're playing hide and seek, so if you can, we're asking for the little dolls. Do you see them here? Do you see the dolls in this one as well? So this is actually Walk Me Home. It is from 2025. Not a crazy, weird year by any means, but sorry guys, I'm multitasking and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. How are we all doing, lovelies? Guys, I appreciate so much that you show up. It reminds me that like I need to get in here and like clock in. And it's really not that hard to clock in when we're talking about art. You guys know I love making beautiful things. I love sharing what I'm making. I love seeing what you guys make with my art. I love challenging you guys to make more art. So, all that good stuff in link in bio. We've got a flash goal right now. Violet, I swear, you have to let other people play. Okay, good. I appreciate that. We need 2 more people to send ice cream, and we are playing hide and seek today. So the little voodoo doll, little hide and seek doll, whatever they're calling it, it's super cute. But tribe, show up. Like, I see you guys. I know you see me. And I appreciate you being here. Right now we are, girl, I can't with you. So right now we are talking, ooh, I'm sorry guys, this is driving me crazy because blocking a very important part of the picture. Okay. I'm sorry, you can see it, I can't. Thank you for the follow. Oh my God, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Join the fan club too. Like, let's be for real. Like, my goal for doing this is sharing stories, building up the community. We're playing hide and seek today. But I just appreciate you guys being here. So the dolls we're talking about now, the point of how these guys are drawn or painted actually. And I want to show you, like, the coloring, not that different. I consider this one darker, more fiery, chaos. And then we've got this one where all we did was add a lot more green. Okay? They're in the woods together. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard the phrase, but if you are lost in the woods, hug a tree. Hug a tree, okay? It conserves your energy. But in the space in between, there's always a door. There's a way out. We have to find it. And sometimes the best way to find it is to sit our crazy butts down and be like, hey, guys, I'm over here. Where's the path? So this artwork is called Walk Me Home. And the thing I love about it is that they are together, but they're not. Like, the reality of the space is separating them. Nature for me has always been like this beautiful getaway reset. Hi guys, thank you for showing up today. We've got a couple different weird challenges going on right now. We're playing hide and seek, and we need ice cream cones. So, but we just appreciate you showing up. So if you don't want to do any of all that crazy stuff, just hit the share button. Like, repost that word live right now. That's all I need from you today. It would bless my heart. But if you do feel like you're a tribe and you're showing up, join that fan club. Let's get some of these voodoo dolls. I see you here. I see you walking home with me. Thank you guys though. But so we're walking through the woods, kind of lost. We're not necessarily in the weeds. That's a little server joke right there. But there's a way out. Sometimes we just need like a helping hand. We need someone to come find us. So, conserve your energy until then. Don't throw a temper tantrum. I talk a lot about, transforming through art, healing, growth, all of that stuff. And it's because, hi guys, it's because my art saved my life. I can sit and do these things, and in the space in between, I can, hi guys, I can divert my attention. I can tune into the real world for a second and make something that, doesn't hurt anybody, doesn't really do anything but make me feel better. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes I'm like, no, guys, we gotta make art because we're saving the world. Here's the thing: we can't walk everybody home. Some people like being lost in the dark. which brings me, hi guys, brings me to this artwork. So this one is actually in my very private space. This is only on like one or two products because this liminality, this is about the space in between. This is what's on the other side of that door. This is in between the hell and the heaven. This is the hallway, the moment after apocalypse. This one was very, very important for me personally, and it's not that I don't like to share my art. I mean, obviously, we're sitting here right now sharing. Hi guys. But this was about walking, through here. This is actually like a skull. This was an intentionally darker piece, which, looking at it now, a couple years later, it's not dark to me. I've looked at it every day, and it's very much like, are we here? Are we here? Um, you know, there's little secrets and fun things in it, that really kind of, hi guys, kind of show where we're at. So like I use this as like my check-in piece, like a reminder that I can be in the dark and still get where I need to go. I can, I have all these places I can hide. I have all these places I can be bright lights. I can just be, especially in the space in between. Um, and I feel like the reason this one is such a private piece is because of what it means to me. It is a deep soul reminder that darkness and light, creation and stillness can all work together. It's all about phases. And in this one, I felt like I was shining my light, and I was kind of like in which way, deciding which way to go. Hi guys, thank you for joining. But also, you know, like I said, this is just the permission to be. So, all of these artworks that I am sharing with you at some point will be fixed and added to the talk shop. They should be showing up right now. I don't know why they're not. There's probably like one little button somewhere I need to click. So that is my goal for today. Hi guys. We are so close to a couple of our goals right now. I need 2 ice cream cones. I need 2 more like of the heart ones. And actually guys, I need all the hearts. And I need like the voodoo dolls. I know I need like, I don't know, last time I saw it, I thought it was like 10. I don't know. We're playing hide and seek today. It's something funny I did for myself to make it great because we're not necessarily like lost in the woods out, you know, wandering around. In fact, guys, so for a long time, this was like a very personal piece. Yeah. Because this was magic. This one, ooh, jeez. Fine. You know what, baby? You don't need to stand. I'll hold you. I'll hold you. Alright, guys, so this one is Selena Files. So when you walk through the doorway, this way. When you walk through the doorway over there. Hi guys. This is where you're supposed to end up. So I know it sounds crazy, but I have always said that the compromise is meeting on the middle. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, but when we're on Earth and we're grounded, we are not necessarily always using our higher brains, and also because the moon goes around the Earth, there are times where the masculine has a closer, more powerful effect, and the feminine has a more closer, powerful effect. So, since the center of the universe is not the Earth, This is just how I like to look at it. But this artwork is Selena Files. It was an attempt at a pour paint that I enjoyed really doing, but then it like didn't go the way it was supposed to. As far as my more typical artwork sizes, it's that weird in between, like I just had a canvas type moment, but I still poured love into this one. Um, Meeting on the moon, there's no gravity. So if we're on the moon together, we're just floating in space. Like be my otter, hold my hand. But yeah, so the moon is supposed to be the compromise, the meet in the middle, the balancing act. Uh, kind of a beautiful love story, if you think about it. And Selena Files actually means in love with the moon. Um, Speaking of some love, guys, we got a few more minutes if you can, like, just give a little bit of love. We're doing a tribe call today asking that if you have a little voodoo doll, it looks like this. Looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, kind of, actually. Um, yeah, toss him up there, become a fan. You know, I have been slowly falling in love with telling my own personal story, sharing the art, inspiring other people to make theirs. I have been working on growing and getting better at that over the last few years as I have gotten better at making my own art. Speaking my own truth, expressing myself. Um, and that's really what I'm asking you guys to do when you spend time with me, when you book me to create, when you're even just checking out the link in bio, like, think about, like, hey, if Allie was sitting right here, what would we make together? Because I'm available for that project. I am super hype about it already. The At the Table series, sitting here talking about these paintings with you, love some of your guys' usernames. Like, I'm just going to be honest, these are hilarious. You guys are lighting me up today. We're doing a tribe call, so if you got the little marshmallow guy, send it in, join the fan club. We need a couple more hearts today, some ice cream cones, all that good stuff. We're having some summer fun, baby. Um, we're actually just sharing some time, which I don't know if I told you guys this, I'm a time person. Um, I love just getting to talk about creating and what's new, the crazy random ideas. Like, I'm always working on different projects, trying to raise awareness and just inspire. As I learn, I like to share, call myself a translator sometimes because I know a million different ways to say things, which I think is why I'm a painter. Um, which, if there are any creatives out there, guys, I really want to see what you guys are doing. So I'm like adding the add your color stuff. Um, and like that one's just fun. You can literally just color, like the fine art ones you can take like markers and paint to. The matte ones are just like super cute and easy. Um, did you guys want me to color you up? Yeah, so I do a lot of stuff, but mainly I want to see what you guys do with it. How about that? Um, Today's artwork that I shared was a little bit darker, but it was about finding light in the dark, showing up. Hey guys, I see you all showing up. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I love that you're here today. Um, love that you're here today. We are talking about living on the moon. No, actually, we are talking about sharing and being creative. And Oh, wait, that is my version of living on the moon. Like, the goal is really to just get to talk about art all the time, make art all the time, help you make art, um, inspire people to make art, show people how to make art. I don't really care if it's got art and I can be there for it. Hey, um, guys, I am asking you guys to play hide and seek. We've got about 5 minutes left. Um, if you are here, please send the cute little voodoo doll looking guy. I don't even know where that painting went. No, I'm kidding. So today we, just quick recap, we talked about this one. Being controlled, choosing not to be controlled. Hey guys, if you're showing up, we're collecting these little dolls. And what I think is so funny is 20 years later, this, it's not so bad. She's walking through despite him. Her hand is now like, hey, I'm not listening to you. I know where I'm going. And when it started, it was completely the other way around. So like art grows and changes with you, but this one isn't for my wall anymore. I think it's for one of yours. So I'm just saying. We also talked about walking each other home, which this one is one of the newer ones. I love how the figures are part space. They're tearing up reality. I love the door in the woods for escape, but that's just my personal symbolism. We also, did I hide it? I did, guys. I hid it from myself. The space, ooh, we talked about the space in between. This painting is actually named Liminality. It is an artist private release, so like there's very few things that you can find on this. But I do really like this one, so that's why it's my personal collection. So that's going back upstairs. And then we ended with Selena Files and meeting on the moon, compromise, the balance between the male and the female. Hey guys, we got 2 more minutes to play hide and seek, so go ahead and send those little marshmallow dudes. Woohoo! um, but yeah, I just want to thank you guys for showing up for these. We'll be back tomorrow, even though it is Sunday. My goal is 50 super fans this month. I will settle for less, maybe. Never. We never settle for less. We will rise. Victory, right, guys? Victory, nothing less. I consider it a victory that I got to see all of your beautiful faces today. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up and participating. If you like the things that you see here, you can always check out link in bio. You can check out Talk Shop. Again, I'm Allie from A Cleaver Art, and today we were at the table with a couple of the darker, more path-based pieces. Tomorrow we'll do something a little lighter and more fun. But thank you for showing up and spending your time with me. You are beautiful inside and out, and I can't wait to see you soon.